In this video, guys, I'm going to have 5 reasons why overtrading is so deadly. Hey traders, a warm welcome to you. If you're subscribed to the channel, appreciate your support. If you're brand new here, welcome. We're going to look today at 5 reasons why overtrading is so deadly. Some of them are obvious, some of them are less obvious, but the big takeaway is how can we avoid it, how can we stop it, and getting into our minds that it really is not the best use of our time in the markets. Okay, number 1, we have limited willpower. So studies have shown that we have a reserve of willpower in the day and it gets eroded each time we make a decision. So let's say you are trying to stop smoking, lose weight, become a great trader. Example, you have the desire to have a cigarette, you have the desire to eat something bad, you have this, you have that, all of a sudden your willpower is depleted. You're now trading multiple times. Each time you trade, you might well be eroding your willpower away to not trade. You might be eroding that willpower, the discipline that you need to stick to your trading plan. And even if you haven't got all those other things, even if it's purely trading, each time you're sitting, or hours you're sitting in front of the market, you are literally pulling from the discipline fuel pot, if you like. Discipline, I must not chase the trade, I need to stick to my stops each trade. So the more you trade, the more you're depleting that reserve, and the more potentially you get to the bottom of that reserve, and that's why I say it depends on what's going on in your life as well. You get to the bottom of that reserve and you've got none left, and there's not some warning fuel sign that pops up and says you're out of discipline. You won't know it until you've taken a position that's too big for you, you've not stuck to your stop, you've traded ridiculously too frequently. It's just a bad thing. So on that point, we've got limited willpower or discipline, so why not use it for the very best trades possible? There's no need to keep sapping it away all throughout the day. Keep it in reserve. Focus on the profitable times if you're a day trader. If you're a swing trader, focus on the most profitable strategies and setups. Then you can use that discipline for good and not deplete it all the way through the day. Okay, number 2, it leaves you drained for other opportunities. Overtrading, guys, you know and I know, you're sitting in front of that screen all day long, especially if you're a day trader. It is really energy sucking. You know, you feel like you have gone 12 rounds with Mike Tyson after you've had a real hard trading day. That's no use. You can't have that sustained. You can do that from time to time, sure, but you can't sustain that. And that's what overtrading does. It puts you through that level of pressure all the time and with no real gain. It's not like you've got a really volatile day and you're sitting there from kind of 6 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night because there's volatility and there's opportunity, and you're pulling out every reserve you can to focus, knowing that, you know, you'll take a breath when things calm down. Generally, you're doing it when the opportunities aren't there. That's why you're overtrading. You're trying to find opportunities that you think are there, not there, and it's just so draining on you. So what you can't do then is you can't allocate resources after the market hour to what matters and what gives you the benefit, i.e. self-study in trading, analyzing what you've been doing, going through your journal, planning for the next day, doing all this stuff, even some, you know, out of trading activities like time with the family, sports, hobbies, whatever. You can't do any of that to a decent level because you are completely drained. So overtrading regularly does nothing but damage to you. You will never ever get to a really consistent level of profitability by trading too much. I've not seen anybody who has got to a decent level there where they want to be by trading too much. It is the one bad habit that runs a theme through many losing traders. So just be aware of that, guys. Number 3, it can activate fear, frustration, and greed. Similar to this willpower and discipline pot, same kind of thing. To me, I don't know if you've been in the same position. If you have a few losing trades in a row very quickly in a day, it's frustrating, right? You're angry, you're annoyed, and you then have to overcome that. You have to fight that internal conflict to overcome that, to be cool and calm to trade the rest of the day. Or you might have to pull yourself out of the day completely and not trade. And that's frustrating, even if you're not trading, because you're missing opportunities. So picking your spot carefully, trading at the exact moment that you should be trading when your edge or strategy is saying yes, pull the trigger is so more beneficial than just trading. All right, number 4, stats show a negative correlation between profit and the number of trades. This is a very common stat, and have a look on Google, guys. Loads of different papers done about this. The more frequent you trade, the less profitable you're going to be. That is a statistic. Sure, there are some unique cases out there, guys, where people are trading very actively and getting away, but it's very rare. Generally, the statistics say, listen, if you're trading, as your number of trades goes up, your profits go down. We've seen this in prop firms, we see this in hedge funds, we see this when people are doing stats on retail investors with spread betting firms, CFD firms, etc. So just play the numbers. Take fewer trades, use the odds, flip them in your favor, say, listen, fewer trades equals more profit. It's in black and white. I'm just going to do that. Number 5, you're unlikely to be sticking to your true edge. This is the big one, guys, is that if you're overtrading, you're very unlikely to be sticking to your trading plan. You are probably just trading on a whim. So you need to grab yourself by the scruff of the neck and say, hey, I need to look at my trading plan. If I'm not sticking to it, it needs to be rewritten. I need to double down on my discipline here, because overtrading is not helping me in any way. It's dangerous. It gets me into that fear, frustration, greed, which could help me blow up. It's draining me for genuine trading opportunities that might present themselves later, and for my life in general. It's sucking my willpower out of me. And just pure logic says that I shouldn't be overtrading because there's a negative correlation between profit and the number of trades. So guys, 5 reasons why overtrading is so deadly. There are probably 20 of them. There's 5 of them. You got any more? Stick them in the comment section below. If it's something you're struggling with, stick it in the comment section below. And if it gets to me, I'll try and answer it and help you out. All right, guys, take care. See you next one. Thumbs up, like this kind of stuff.